Ladies and gentlemen, now available via my ProWrestlingTees.com online shop, Get Off My TV. The perfect shirt you could be wearing every Monday night when we see the likes of Kane, The Big Show, Ryback, and among many others that we just can't stand to see on Monday nights. I now bring to you and available for purchase this weekend, starting today. Get Off My TV, man. ProWrestlingTees.com/offthescript, $19.99. Get your new merchandise and support Off the Script today. Once again, that's ProWrestlingTees.com/offthescript. What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. I can't even take myself seriously anymore, man. I can't even take myself seriously anymore, man. I'm enjoying the fucking beer too much, man. You guys want me to give you an introduction? I'm enjoying my fucking cold Guinness, man. Jesus Christ. So fucking good, man. So fucking good. This is how you enjoy a cold fucking beverage while watching the #1 fucking source right here on YouTube.com for everything WWE. This is Off the Script. This is number 96, part number 3, the #1 fucking podcast in your subscription boxes for WWE, man. Thank you so much for joining me on Sunday morning, wherever you guys may be. I hope you are enjoying a cold one just like I am, man. So fucking good. I love Guinness, man. I love Guinness. If I were to pick one sponsor I would want for this show, it would be Guinness, man. I've been drinking Guinness for fucking years, man. I don't have anything bad to say about Guinness. I love it. It is one of the greatest things on planet Earth, man. Seriously. Seriously. This is beautiful. I could drink this all night and not give a fuck about anything. Seriously. Oh my God, the taste, the fucking body. So good, man. I love it. Especially after I worked an 11-hour fucking shift, man. I'm not going to have a day off until Christmas. I'm fucking dead. My eyes are heavy. My body is sore. My feet and legs are fucking crumbling right before me. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. But I'm here for Off the Script. Here for Sunday. Thank you guys for your continued love and support. Greatly appreciated. This is the reason why I love doing it every single weekend. And that's because of you guys watching me and commenting and leaving your likes and your support, man. Greatly appreciate everything you guys do for me, all right? If you guys didn't go out and get a t-shirt this weekend, man, the first weekend they're on sale and they're fucking selling like hotcakes, man. I appreciate all that have bought a Get Off My TV official Off the Script merchandise, man, new to my ProWrestlingTees.com shop. If you guys want to go get your own Get Off My TV and be proud to represent Off the Script, man, where we don't give a fuck about anything, where we are proud to say if we don't like it on Monday Night Raw, get off my TV, motherfucker. Go get yours today, man. ProWrestlingTees.com off the script. Everything you guys need is down in the description box below. Monday Night Raw review, Behind the Mic, and why I hated Roman Reigns winning the WWE Championship, and Off the Script, number 96, parts 1 and 2. Everything you need down below of this video, man, in the description box, all right? So, I don't have a lot of news, guys. Also, before I forget, Twitter, at JDfromNY206. Can't forget that, man. That's where you can easily access me. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I don't know what the fuck you're waiting for, bro. Where else are you going to see a crazy-ass motherfucker like me drinking Guinness, talking shit, and talking WWE? Nowhere, bro. Everybody else is going to be too PG, unless you're JoeCronin and JD. There you go. Did I just make a rhyme? I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't fucking know, man. Whatever. I'm enjoying my Guinness, man. I'm enjoying my Guinness. Seriously. Fucking delicious. Alright, enough of the Guinness. Let's get into the fucking news, because I know I'm going to have some fucking goon in the comments section. Oh, JD! Where's the news and rumors, man? Really? I could sit here in fucking silence for 30 minutes, and you'd watch me. That's all I got to say about that. Because you're interested in what I got to say, man. And if I'm going to say something in that 30 minutes, whatever. You'll still watch me. Not a lot of news this weekend, guys, for Sunday. I did everything I could. I did everything I could between the fucking subscriptions I'm fucking subscribed to and I'm paying money for and everything else, man. There's just not news. There's not substance this weekend for Off the Script, man. I did what I could for Friday and Saturday. Gave you some quality episodes. But for Sunday, man, I don't have much. I got news on Rey Mysterio. I got news on The Rock and his status from WrestleMania 32. I got news on Kurt Angle and possibly coming back to the WWE, but one piece of information, and this chair is fucking squeaky, man. I think I need a new chair. Maybe I should go fucking sell out like half of these fucking goons in the Call of Duty community and get one of them fucking big gaming chairs. What do you think about that one? Oh, too bad. I don't fucking suck dick for a living. Something that flew underneath the radar, and I don't know why I didn't report this on Off the Script earlier, man. This is probably the biggest news story in WWE, and I don't see a lot of people talking about this, man. I really don't. Mauro Ranallo. You guys don't know who he is, man. He does MMA, boxing, kickboxing, Strikeforce. He does, I believe he was doing, independent wrestling as well. Mauro Ranallo, okay? One of the best voices behind the mic. No pun intended, not to be confused with my behind the mic, literally. Mauro Ranallo, behind the mic, is one of the best voices in our modern day, man. To call the action in the ring or in the octagon, his intensity and his passion just comes through everything. And WWE scooped him up. If you might not have known, Ranallo mentioned, himself, he was first contacted by Michael Cole via email to see if there was any interest on his part to join the WWE in an announcer's role. Cole contacted him in September, and Ranallo then ended up signing his contract in October, with Triple H finalizing the deal that will see him as the SmackDown lead announcer when the show moves to the USA Network in 2016. It's believed that key WWE officials knew of Ranallo's pro wrestling commentary experience and heard him call the Floyd Mayweather-Manny Pacquiao fight, so it made sense to reach out to him. WWE is allowing Ranallo to continue commentating, different MMA, boxing, and kickboxing events, but the plan is for him to be a full-time commentator with WWE, working all SmackDown and WWE pay-per-view broadcasts. This was actually lifted from WrestleZone.com, and this is a massive signing for WWE. Hell, get Michael Cole off Monday Night Raw and make Ranallo the fucking number one guy behind the mic on Monday Night Raw. If you really want change, this is what needs to be done. Michael Cole needs to be replaced. Seriously. He doesn't bring anything to the table. He's not a good storyteller. His voice is fucking infuriating me. I can't stand listening to him. Sometimes I just listen and I just zone him out. He's just so fucking awful. And JBL and Byron Saxton, I mean, they're no better. Byron Saxton, I enjoy with what he does, man. He's the good third guy. I enjoy his work on NXT, but JBL, he's become overbearing in recent weeks. And he tries to be a heel, but you never know, who he really is behind the microphone. One week he could be for the heels, and one week he could be for the fucking good guys, man. I don't know what's going on with that. But as far as Michael Cole, man, Michael Cole and WWE tried so hard to make him fill the shoes of Jim Ross, and that never happened, and that will never happen in this lifetime. Michael Cole has always been one of the worst aspects of Monday Night Raw, and if you really want change to happen in WWE, Ranallo needs to be on Monday Night Raw. But I will tell you this. SmackDown moving to the USA Network in 2016. They're going to go live for that first big show. I will be watching it, and I will be reviewing it. Actually, I'm requesting off from work, which I usually work on Thursday nights. I'm going to actually request to be in the mornings, because I want to watch this, man. Ranallo is so fucking good at what he does. I really didn't acknowledge this, and I don't know why. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, man, just put his name into the search bar on YouTube and look at the work he's done, man. If you watch Strikeforce, if you watch the Manny Pacquiao-Floyd Mayweather fight, you know what I'm talking about. This guy has extensive wrestling background. He's got knowledge of the product. His intensity, his passion, and his voice is unrivaled, man, for anything that you see in modern day, man. You want a replacement for Jim Ross? That might not happen, ever. Jim Ross is the greatest play-by-play announcer of all time. But what WWE has done here has given us a reason now to tune into SmackDown. Ranallo is that good. Trust me. And I'm going to be watching SmackDown for the simple reason that he's on there in 2016. Unbelievable signing by WWE. I commend Triple H for this one as well. Triple H is doing wonders with WWE, man. I just want to see WWE in a position where they are successful and they're giving us quality. This right here is massive for WWE, man. Mauro Ranallo, now the SmackDown lead announcer on the USA Network as they move to that network in 2016. Fucking awesome. The latest news about The Rock appearing at WrestleMania 32 is that WWE is still hopeful for an appearance from him in Dallas this April. WWE remains hopeful despite the fact that he will be filming Baywatch between March and April in Savannah, Georgia. It was reported that The Rock is restricted from wrestling at the event due to insurance issues with the production company for the movie. The original plan was for The Rock and Triple H to go one-on-one at WrestleMania, but those plans are obviously canceled. The latest update about The Rock appearing in Dallas is that if he wanted to make an appearance, it would most likely hold up the shooting of Baywatch and create an issue, even if it was just for one day. It's very unlikely, with all the red tape for The Rock to actually appear at WrestleMania, that it may not even be worth it for The Rock to just do a promo at the event. In other news, The Rock, according to E-Network, now E-Network is reporting that The Rock's girlfriend, Lauren Hashian, gave birth to a baby girl this week. This is the first child for the couple together, and both were said to be very emotional at the event. This is The Rock's second child. Congrats to Dwayne Johnson on that. And right now, being that he's filming a movie, you never know with these fucking movies. You never know with WWE. He may be at the event. I think WrestleMania 32 is going to be so big with the attendance numbers that it would be foolish for The Rock not to show up. It would be foolish and disrespectful and greedy of the production company for the movie Baywatch to not let him off one fucking day to film this, from filming this movie to go to Dallas and be at WrestleMania. I would like to see The Rock in some way, shape, or form at WrestleMania. Maybe they can continue the Ronda Rousey, Rock, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon thing at this year's WrestleMania. Who knows, man? There's a bunch of different things that they could do. But I think the WrestleMania 32 event is going to be too big for The Rock not to be there. If I was to bet on something, I would say The Rock is going to appear in some way. He's not going to be wrestling due to insurance reasons for the movie Baywatch and the production company. Whatever the case may be, man. We don't need The Rock in the ring. I'm sure a lot of you don't really care for The Rock inside the squared circle to begin with, number one. And number two, I think he'll be there regardless. He'll be there in some way, shape, or form for WrestleMania 32, simply because this is going to be the biggest event for WWE, and I think The Rock genuinely wants to be there. So right now, it's looking iffy, but if I was to say and bet, don't take my word on it, I think The Rock will be at WrestleMania in some way, doing something at WrestleMania 32 in Arlington, Texas. Despite weeks of rumors surrounding a potential return to WWE for Rey Mysterio, the former WWE Champion debuted in Lucha Underground after several weeks of rumors about his involvement in the promotion's second season. During the latest edition of Pod Nasty Wrestling Podcast, Alfred Konua had an interview with Rey Mysterio, and Rey revealed why he chose Lucha Underground over a return to the WWE. This is the style that I grew up in, the style that I started training. This is my base, my fundamental, said Mysterio. I never dreamed of going to WWE or WCW. My dream was to always make it in CMLL because AAA didn't exist back then. And then, next thing you know, AAA started. The opportunity came. My base was always high-flying. I always wanted to get the opportunity to show the world what I can do. So there was no other company out there that was displaying that but Lucha Underground. When I saw the first season, I was blown away. According to PWInsider.com, Lucha Underground is going to heavily feature Rey Mysterio in Season 2 storylines. There has already been a good amount of promotional material for him this past weekend, and the promotion has filmed some of the material for Season 2. I know a lot of you guys have been saying, JD, you know, you're complaining about Monday Night Raw each and every Monday. I know you love the company. I know you want the best for the company. But you really got to go out of your way and find Season 1 of Lucha Underground. I know some of you have been saying that for weeks now, and I would really like to, man. I just got to find the time to do so. And to sit at home and not do YouTube and just be me and just relax and, you know, find some Lucha Underground to watch and genuinely try to enjoy the product, man. Because I hear so many people talking about it. I hear so many other podcasts talking and raving about it. And, you know, I want to sit down and really see what it's all about, because I can be honest with you, I never seen one Lucha Underground episode. I never seen one Lucha Underground show. I know Jim Ross talks highly about it. I know Monster talks highly about it. And I just want to sit down and try to understand what's going on there. You know, I know Jim Ross kind of is iffy about the whole intergender mixed tag team matches that they do, and you know the wrestling with the men and the women. I know he doesn't like that type of deal, and I don't know how I would take to something like that. I think that's rather corny and cheesy, and it really has no place in wrestling. But as far as what they are doing for the independent scene, I would love to check it out, man. I just got to make some time to do so, and I know a lot of you guys have been wanting me to check it out and give my my first impressions of Lucha Underground. So maybe in 2016, that's something I'll change up for me, and I'll make a resolution, and that is to watch some Lucha Underground for you guys. And maybe, who knows, man, maybe I'll discuss it on Off the Script here each and every weekend. What else do we got here? We got news on Cody Rhodes. There was so much happening this week on WWE television that it was easy to forget that Stardust was absent from both Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Stardust. Did you really notice that Stardust was missing from Monday Night Raw and SmackDown? Probably not. Cody Rhodes, 2 weeks ago, was examined for fractures at Roper Hospital in Charleston immediately following Monday Night Raw last week. Cody tweeted the following from his personal Twitter account. Unfortunately, Rhodes did not return to WWE television this week because of the powers that be within WWE giving him the time off to make sure that his body heals properly. Awesome job by WWE. All right. According to the Wrestling Observer, WWE kept Stardust out of the ring again this week, even though he noted on social media that he checked out fine and suffered no fractures. This injury could be a good time for Rhodes to retire the Stardust character and bring back Cody Rhodes. A long-term transition from one character to the next lead to a great turn for Rhodes and eventually lead to a big-time WrestleMania moment. Stardust has been teaming with the Ascension to form the Cosmic Wasteland group, as if anybody fucking cares about those guys. But they haven't been heavily featured on WWE television. Maybe adding Goldust to the mix would allow the group to get some time on WWE TV and build a storyline with the League of Nations or even the Wyatt family. Nah, I don't want none of that. I want Cody Rhodes back to being Cody Rhodes. I think he could be a nice asset to the mid-card, United States Championship, a Intercontinental Championship. I was a big fan of Cody Rhodes when he was dashing Cody Rhodes, man. You know, I like what he does in the ring. I just want to see a little bit more organic Cody Rhodes, man. I don't want to see this fucking Stardust thing. I know this was something that had to do with Dusty, and I know he needed to come up with something to team with Goldust, but if they're not going to be a team, together, Goldust and Stardust, I think Cody really needs to go back to Cody and be himself and leave the gimmick and the face paint and the glitter to Dustin Runnels, a.k.a. Goldust. But I would love to see Cody Rhodes come back. But he seems to be okay, and WWE really doesn't have a plan for him. As for the Ascension and Cosmic Wasteland, I really think they should just rebuild the Ascension into something threatening in the tag team division. I mean, these guys were a monster team down at NXT. No reason for WWE to look at them as a joke. There's no reason for WWE to mishandle them. They're simple. They have a gimmick that works. It's a throwback to old school. Why not, man? Give these guys something to do. They are decent in the ring. They're a formidable tag team, and they could be a threat to the tag team division if WWE wants them to, just like they were in NXT, man. There's no reason why these guys are heralded as the most dominant tag team in NXT history. If NXT is going to be such a big, vital part to WWE, why are you going to have the longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions a joke on Monday Night Raw, man? This is the shit that pisses me off. It's no sense. And then when the Ascension went down to NXT a couple weeks ago to go one-on-one with Gable and Jordan, seriously, Gable and Jordan went against the Ascension. The Ascension just looked like they were fucking unbelievably thrilled to be down there. These guys were fucking playing up the crowd. They received the fucking standing ovation. They were smiling. I mean, I don't understand what happened, man. You look at them on Monday Night Raw, and these guys look like they're fucking sad sacks. Like they're depressed. Everybody's dream is to make it to Monday Night Raw, to be on the USA Network in prime time, on the main roster. And they look like they're having a fucking miserable time. There's no emotion seeping from these guys at all. It's all sadness and depression. You go down to NXT, and you put them against Jordan and Gable. These guys are smiling. These guys are fucking energetic in the ring. It's like, I'm watching this match, which was a great fucking match. I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? This is the Ascension that I know, not the Ascension on the main roster. Give these guys something to do, WWE. Seriously. Build these guys up. Get them a string of wins. Get them some momentum. I would hate to see this team go to waste, and I'm sure you guys feel the same about that as well. It's been reported that Kurt Angle is closing the door on his wrestling career and calling it a career. However, in this business, sometimes all that means is I'm leaving this company to go wrestle for another company. Kurt Angle officially announced his TNA retirement tour at the end of November. If Kurt Angle chooses to wrestle again, it will most likely be for WWE. However, NXT presents a very interesting opportunity. Ring Rust Radio officially interviewed Kurt Angle about the possibility of returning to WWE as his career appears to be ending, and if NXT is an option for the Olympic gold medalist. A lot of former TNA talent has turned up in NXT as of late, such as Samoa Joe and James Storm. If WWE offered you a spot in NXT, is that something that would interest you? He said, no. With all due respect, the talent on the NXT roster is phenomenal. They are doing something right down there as far as getting talent ready. I just don't think it would be worth it for either side to have me go down there and work on NXT. Not saying I wouldn't do it, but it is considered the WWE minor league. I don't think Angle knows exactly what's going down in NXT, man. It's not the minor league. This is actually the #1 show on WWE right now. With that in mind, I think anybody would feel the same way about that. They also asked him, do you think there will be a void left in your career by not coming back to WWE? He says again, no, absolutely not. I have done it all from WWE to TNA to stuff all over Japan. I enjoyed it in every aspect of my career. It's just the way the cards fell, and right now I needed to get out for my own health. I don't regret it because I had a lot of fun in TNA, but both companies had been really great to me. Kurt Angle versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 32. Book it. Angle, he'll be done in January. He won't be at the Rumble, but you can bring him back. That storyline would not even need more than 4 weeks to develop, man. Angle, Bryan, WrestleMania 32, fucking book it. My idea was for Angle to be in the Royal Rumble and confront Daniel Bryan one-on-one with those two guys spotlighted in the match only. You can bring them out #1 and 2. You could fucking have them go at it in the Royal Rumble and own the Royal Rumble for a good 10 to 15 minutes, eliminating every guy. Throw some scrubs out there. Have Angle and Bryan eliminate one guy after another, back and forth, and they continue to go at it, man, between the 2-minute intervals. And that is the way you build this feud, man. And eventually, the ring fills up. Bryan gets an opportunity to eliminate Kurt Angle in the Royal Rumble, and Kurt Angle is furious, this and that. They last about 30 minutes each, 45 minutes each. And at the end of it all, man, Bryan would eliminate Kurt Angle in the Royal Rumble, and Kurt Angle would be furious to the point where he's hanging around ringside, and, you know, he's jealous that Daniel Bryan, or is envious of Daniel Bryan still in the match, and he tries to eliminate Daniel Bryan from the outside, and he distracts Bryan, and Bryan's thrown over the top rope, and they continue to brawl on the outside. Something simple along those lines, man. Something so simple to build these two about who really is the best wrestler in the world, man. Seriously, I would love to see it. I would love to see it happen at WrestleMania. WWE, do yourselves a favor. Go out and sign Kurt Angle. Bring him in for WrestleMania, because you're definitely going to need somebody to go against Bryan at WrestleMania. And give us a match of the fucking year. Seriously, I would love to have it happen. And hopefully WWE does make that dream come true for most of us watching the current product. And finally, guys, John Cena, everybody's favorite wrestler, has announced his WWE return. John Cena hasn't been on WWE television since Hell in a Cell in October, when he was defeated for the United States Championship. Since then, Cena has been off filming True Grit, a reality show for Fox TV. Although Cena was originally expected back in the WWE by TLC, that obviously changed, along with other plans for WWE's event at the Forum in Inglewood on December 19th. The 15-time World Heavyweight Champion has been officially ruled out for that event. Cena's return has already been speculated and confirmed to be during a WWE live event at Madison Square Garden on December 26th. However, now everybody is saying that John Cena will be back on the Monday Night Raw in Brooklyn, New York. This is what Cena posted on his Twitter account. A fantastic American Grit is winding down. I'll just have enough time to see Sisters movie with Santa and then race to the Garden on 12/26. What's most interesting about John Cena's absence is how much WWE has changed in just a few short months. The expectation and rumors are for the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns to battle John Cena at WrestleMania 32 in a unique passing of the torch kind of match. Cena's WWE television return will be the 28th of December for Monday Night Raw in Brooklyn. That will put him in the middle of the WWE for Royal Rumble. It's rumored that Cena would be taking another break from WWE, so it's possible that we'll be seeing a lot more tweets like the following one I'm going to read out to you that Cena sent out earlier on Saturday afternoon. It is always heartbreaking to be away from WWE, but it gives me great pride to see the success of many new faces as well at WWE NXT. Hashtag Evolve. So John Cena coming back to Monday Night Raw in Brooklyn, New York on the 28th of December. Should be a very, very hot show to close out the year in what I think was one of the worst years, if not the worst year for WWE. Going to be good to see John Cena back. It's going to be good to see his energy and his passion back on Monday Night Raw after such a dreadful string of Monday Night Raw episodes on Monday. So John Cena coming back December 28th, Monday Night Raw, Brooklyn, New York, Barclays Center, getting ready for the Royal Rumble in 2016. That is all I got, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on Off the Script this weekend. As always, the #1 source for WWE news and rumors right here on YouTube.com. If you missed Off the Script this weekend, down below in the description. Out of Nowhere with JoeCronin, episode number 9, down in the description. Monday Night Raw review, Behind the Mic, talking about Roman Reigns, down in the description below. And make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, YouTube, and everywhere social media I am and I have access to. Follow me all over social media, man. I greatly appreciate that if you want to keep up to date on everything. And as always, ProWrestlingTees.com/offthescript for your official Off the Script merchandise, man. New merchandise is up there. Go and get yours today. And I'll be back with Monday Night Raw review after the show goes off the air this Monday, man. So look forward to that. Until then, have a great weekend, guys. Enjoy. This is JD, and I will see you all on Monday Night Raw review. Until then, take care.